Welcome to our very first interview with Douglas County citizens. This series will be interviewing different residents of Douglas County to get their feelings on how things are going in Douglas County, what their feelings are about the direction the county's going in, how they think things can change and improve. With us up first, our very first interview is Mr. Ryan Samples. How you
Hello.
doing, Ryan?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Ryan is actually a 2024 graduate of Lithia Springs High School. He is very involved in politics and in getting other youth involved in politics. So thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Ryan, what made you decide to kind of get your feet wet into the political scene?
Well, I knew it's my future, and if I don't make my voice heard, then it's kind of like I won't be able to say anything about it if I didn't vote or if I didn't get involved. So I wanted to make sure if I saw something that's not correct, I want to be able to speak up and be able to say, hey, this is not right. So I want to be able to vote.
And why are you so passionate about getting other youth involved? Because I know that's been something that you've been trying to do, is push other teens to get involved in the local politics.
Well, like I said, it's my future. It's all my peers' future, and we are starting to be able to vote. And a lot of people fought for that freedom, and I want to be able to exercise it along with all my peers.
How do you personally feel that? How can I put this nicely? That Douglas County is headed towards the future. Do you think we're going in a good way? Do you think there's things that need to change? What is your opinion on that?
That's a hard question, I'll be honest. So with the appointments of Phil Miller and Ricky Dobbs, I feel like we've kind of started going in the right direction. There is able to be a stop in the ground from where we were headed before with the previous VOC. But I also feel like there's still stuff that we can improve on, especially with a lot of the candidates we are seeing now. A lot of them, I'm like, is this person really fit for the position, and are they going to push us for the future? And I really think a way our past BOC could improve and push us in the correct direction is just unify. Let's all unify with everybody, citizens, BOC, everybody, just unify. Let's talk things out. Let's figure out a good, sensible approach for everything.
Now, I have to give you a shout out because I've been following your kind of political involvement, and you've got some great points. You've been doing your research, and you've been getting attacked. And
Yes.
I tell you, folks, this young man has handled it professionally. He's handled it in a wonderful way. What are some of the things that people are getting upset with you about?
Really about a lot of my viewpoints. They, especially with the sheriff's race, I believe a lot of both candidates that we have against our current incumbent don't really meet the criteria for our sheriff's office, especially when they're switching from a city agency to a county agency. They have a whole jail to run, they have a whole court to protect, and it's not an easy switch. And my viewpoints apparently are not fitting for one of the candidates, so I've been attacked because of that.
But there you go. See, he's doing his homework. He knows exactly what he's talking about. You have studied a lot of these candidates.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done some in-depth studies. You've gone back and gotten some records, and you're just really doing your homework, which is something, folks, hear me clear, Ryan's 18. Y'all, we need to do that kind of research and be that diligent and know who we're voting for in this county. Very important. A lot of folks are, and I've seen on Facebook all the time. So who are you voting for? Shouldn't matter.
Right.
It should matter who you study and think is the best person for the county. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you one more question about Douglas County health in general, and that would be, just being a recent graduate of Lithia Springs, what do you think the overall health of our school systems are here in Douglas County?
There's a lot of improving that needs to be done. I don't feel comfortable going into a bathroom because people are smoking in there. I don't feel comfortable really walking through the halls. There's going to be a fight that may pop out. There's a lot of, I would say, more security issues, and overall morale of our teachers are low because a lot of these students, especially towards the end of a semester or end of the year, want to walk all over the teachers. They don't want to comply with what the teacher says. If in the gym, a lot of students want to go to the gym during their lunch period because they know they have nothing else to do in their class. Well, a gym teacher will tell them, don't come in here, you're not good, you got to go back to class, trying to follow the admin's rule. Well, a student doesn't like that. They want to argue, or they want to take their time leaving. They don't want to leave on the teacher's time. So really, a lot of the teachers' hands are tied because they're told one thing and then they see one thing. It's really, there's a lot of improving that needs to happen, and it really starts with our school board. How are they going to help their teachers and support their teachers?
And what do you think the school board needs to do to support them?
I really think they need to be able to see a day within our teacher's eye, really what goes on, and not, and because a lot of them I've never seen in the school. I've never seen them touch foot in throughout a school day. I haven't seen Trent North. I haven't seen any of our school board representatives actually step foot in our school during a school day.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate hearing your viewpoint
Thank you.
on Douglas County, the things that are improving, that need to be improved, how we can do that. And I really appreciate the fact that you are getting involved in trying to get other youth involved, because, folks, it's really important that we get the youth of today involved in give them some information and let them help us moving into the future. Folks, we hope that you will see us out and about interviewing other residents of Douglas County for Citizens of Douglas County. So look for us and be prepared, because we might want to come and talk to you. We'll chat with you again soon.